We're back for another week of Bona Fide or Bogus. I am Chris. Think about this as like if you ordered Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction from Wish or Temu and you got this instead. We read out I keep saying we, but it's just me. I read out 5 potential facts. I try and break down and determine in my own mind if they are bona fide or bogus. At the end of the show, I reveal everything. You keep score too, and we'll see how we do. That's about the best summary I can give. Let's get into it. All right, fresh batch of potential facts here. Been on a bit of a roll lately. Let's see if I can keep this going. Potential fact number 1. Jeans became popular streetwear in America during the 1930s after they were first seen in early cowboy movies like Gunsmoke Ranch, starring John Wayne. Now see, we're doing this for now 28 weeks. This is the 28th week, I think. When they get this specific, where it will give you this level of specificity, I feel like this is going to be bogus because number 1, I thought that denim had become popular earlier than the 1930s. But when they get super specific, they'll get you on a technicality like, oh, Gunsmoke Ranch didn't star John Wayne, or that was in the 40s, and blah blah blah. So they're gonna try and trip you up when they put in this many specifics. Got immediately facts aside in here. Everything else might be completely true. I just instinctively bogus. My gut immediately just tells me bogus. No. Potential fact number 2. It's not a myth. Many antlered animals are sometimes born with a third horn. Now see, my gut immediately tells me much the opposite of the last potential fact. I keep wanting to call them questions, but where that one is super specific, this one uses things like many and sometimes, where you can't really quantify how many is sometimes. I don't know. So I am going to take that level of non-specificity, that's my word of the day today, I guess, and say that is bona fide because it's ambiguous enough. There's enough of, well, it could be sometimes. Is 1 out of a million sometimes? Is 1 out of 10 million sometimes? I don't know. It's not specific enough, so there's enough gray area. Could be it. Number 3, honey, a natural sweetener, is a vegan-friendly food. I have heard this, and now it's time to start actually thinking about the potential facts, like the point of the show, not just going by vagueness of the statement. I've always heard that it is vegan-friendly. The other thing that I've heard is if you move somewhere and your allergies kick up, and you start having problems with allergies that you've never had before, have some of the honey, go to a farmer's market and try some of the local honey because that will help with allergies. So I believe that this is 1000% true. I believe it is a vegan-friendly food, and because I believe I've heard that somewhere before. So hopefully I have not been lied to. Potential fact number 4. Beaver's teeth are orange because they contain iron. Now, I haven't watched an episode of Nickelodeon's The Angry Beavers in a while, so I don't know if they covered this, but initially I wanted to laugh and say that that's stupid. But when I think about it, I'm like, people take iron supplements, and iron is a mineral or whatever, people will take that for their bones and for their bodies. So maybe that's not so stupid. Maybe they do contain iron, and that could be true. Because traditionally when I think of when someone says, oh, it's made of iron, I think of an iron beam in a building, but I know iron is there are other forms of iron. So when I think about it and I talk it out, it sounds less ridiculous than when I started. So I will say that that is bona fide. I don't, if it gets me on a technicality where it's like, it's true, but it doesn't make them orange, it makes them like off-white, I'm gonna be real mad. I'm telling you right now. It's not gonna be pen throwing mad like I threatened last episode, but I will be upset. Our fifth and final potential fact. In England, employees cannot be fired for committing a crime outside of work. Instinctively, I think, like if you commit murder or you commit, I threw the pen by accident. If you commit murder or like you rob a bank and you're a, bank teller or something, that's a crime outside of work, and I feel like you would get fired. And like if you get arrested and you get put in jail, then you're not coming to work. So I don't know. I know that like they always say that European countries all have much stronger employment laws in favor of the employee, but I don't know, I just feel like if I'm a boss and somebody has gotten arrested for a crime, number one, they're probably not going to be coming into work, so you can probably fire them that way. But there's got to be some kind of like ethical, like you have an employee ethics code of conduct or something. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be bogus. I don't know. My gut's telling me bogus. So we're set. Now is the point where I tell you, hey, don't forget, if you're enjoying these, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like. See, I say it so little that I don't even remember what I'm supposed to say. And we don't take a lot of time to do this because you guys are awesome and are going to subscribe, and it's fine. So let's go through this and see how we did. Tell me how you did. Number one, jeans became popular streetwear in America during the 1930s after they were first seen in early cowboy movies like Gunsmoke Ranch starring John Wayne. I said that was garbage. And it is bogus. In America, wearing jeans became commonplace during the late 50s and 60s when student and hippie movements influenced and endorsed wearing jeans as a more relaxed and democratic style. So I had it right just for the wrong reasons, because I think I thought it was earlier. It was later. A win's a win. It's not a myth. Many antlered animals are sometimes born with a third horn. I said that was absolutely true. It is true. This rare genetic occurrence might be the source of the unicorn legend. So just here's the interesting thing, is it will say many animals are sometimes, and then on the back it says this rare genetic occurrence. So is it many, sometimes, or rare? I think they ran the whole gauntlet with all of that. But again, got it right, so it's fine. Number three, honey, a natural sweetener, is a vegan-friendly food. I said that was bona fide. It is bogus. Honey is not vegan-friendly, so many vegans use maple syrup as a substitute. That's interesting. That is interesting. I did not know that. Beaver's teeth are orange because they contain iron. I said that was bona fide. It is bona fide. You may have had a gnawing doubt, but it's true. They are also self-sharpening. Interesting. Angry Beavers did not prep that. Maybe they did. I just haven't watched it in a while. And all right, we're at 3-1 right now. Potential for 4-1. 4-1 is what we want. In England, employees cannot be fired for committing a crime outside of work. I said that was absolute garbage because you can fire anybody for any reason. It is apparently bona fide. Their job is secure if their criminal activity does not interfere with their work performance. I guess I interpreted that where if you get caught in the crime, but I guess like anywhere, if you can commit a crime and not get caught, then I guess you won't get fired because no one will know about it. I kind of take issue with that one, but not here to fight about it. 3 and 2, not terrible. Tell me how you did in the comments, and we will be back next week. We're approaching week 30. We're getting towards we're on the back end of this thing now. We're getting close to where we're going to be wrapping this up in a few months. So hard to believe that we're already almost to week 30. So let me know how you did, and make sure to come back next week where we will have a fresh set of 5 potential facts, and we will walk through them together and try and figure out if they are true or if they are not in what is sure to be a bona fide good time.